Hey,
you.
fight fans, welcome back to Carl Prusa MMA. We got a familiar face to the show. He's a friend of the show. He is the 6-0 top lightweight prospect. Ladies and gentlemen, the hype is real. Never get him on here. We really know it is. He is Mr. Ilay Barzilay, getting ready, going over to Mexico, taking on Hector Icedo, April 6th, big contest. Ilay, what's up, my friend? How you been, man?
Good, Carlo, my friend. How are you doing, bro? It's good to be back. Always good to be on the show.
Awesome, man. No, doing great. Get a fight internationally, this time. Been fighting on the LFA. Now you get a chance to fight over Tijuana, Mexico. Overall, I think it only happened a few weeks ago. It was a very short notice type of contest. When you got the call, does it just make sense to go for this?
Yeah, I'm always ready, and all my last fights was on 4 weeks notice maximum. So almost all my professional fights till now was like on 4 weeks notice, and it's okay because I'm always in camp and always ready.
In this day and era, if you want to be in the UFC, if you want to be a champion, you have to train year round. I mean,
Yeah,
there's no
yeah.
more fighting, getting fat for 2 months, going back to the gym. Is it even such thing as a short notice fight at this point?
Yeah, I think it's like a trend now because even in the UFC, a lot of fights are short notice now, and for me, I like it. I like it even more like that because I'm always ready. So I don't need to make a lot of adjustments in a fight camp. Just a couple of adjustments, and 4 weeks it's more than enough for me. Just need like more, mostly because of the weight cut. I need like 4 weeks, and that's it. Even less than that, it's cool. So that's good for me. I prefer it like that.
The last time out, you took on Cole and the guy, super, super tough guy. A guy put you a little bit of adversity there, in one of the rounds. You did a wonderful job rallying through it. For you, do you think it was important in this stage of your career to experience something like that?
Yeah, of course. I think it's very important. And I think also, it will show that I know how to deal with this kind of situation because I like to spar pretty intense. So I know how it feel, and I think I showed it during the fight that I stay calm, and it was important.
One thing with you, you're a very mentally strong fighter, and you can really see it. You stay calm and relaxed when you fight. Do you feel that the mentality, the mind piece, the mental aspect of fighting, is that more than the physical aspect?
I think for everyone it's different, depending on the style of each fighter. With my style, it's more mentally than physically because I'm always pressure forward, and my goal in the end is to make my opponents tired because like I know I have better cardio than almost anyone in the world, and also I know I'm able to push even when I'm tired. I'm a dog, So for me, it's definitely, I think mentally it's more important. So that's why I'm making sure I'm in the best shape all the time, ready to pressure 15 minutes.
What's it like, being in that PI every single day? Obviously, the same building where they'll do the contender series, where they do all the big fights. You have a bunch of former UFC guys in there, current UFC guys in there. Does that really give you extra motivation, extra fire that, I'm not too far from fighting in this building?
Yeah, for me already it feel like home because since I'm 17, 18 years old, I train in here, and mostly in the last 2 years, I've been here almost like every day. So it's definitely like nothing new. I already was in the Apex. I saw the contender fight. I watch it like from very close. Everything doesn't feel like any new to me. Even like in the UFC, in the Apex, I was already in the corner. I saw the fight in there so many times. So I think it's a big advantage because I already saw everything. It's probably feel different when you inside, of course, but I know what to expect to.
You have a bunch of friends who are trying to do this as well. One of your friends was very successful, Mateus Camilo, was able to win over on the Korean Zombie promotion, get signed to the UFC. From a friend, from a training partner, what's it like, seeing someone work all that hard, do all the sacrifices that you do, and see their moment come up?
Yeah, Mateus is a beast. So me, Mateus Camilo, Myron Santos, we kind of like all in the same age, and we all kind of grew together here in Vegas. We all came in a young age, and we just keep helping each other. And I'm so happy for my friend, like they like my brothers. I'm so happy that they both in the UFC now. Mateus still haven't done his debut, but I'm sure it's going to be a big one. I think he deserves all the success in the world. He's one of the hardest workers that I saw, and there's a lot what to expect from this guy and from him, from Iron. They're gonna go very far.
Absolutely. Obviously both of those guys gained pretty big names, gained a lot of hype. You've been in the headlines. You got to go on Ariel Hawani. At one time, you were supposed to do a little grappling contest against the guy in Bryce Mitchell. John, talk about a little bit. What all happened in that situation?
So, what will happen in the situation of a grappling match?
Yeah, like what happened? It got announced and then
Oh,
it didn't happen. Like what all happened there?
I was about to submit him, and he pulled out of the match. That's what happened. But no, I mean, I don't know. I talked with Bryce. I saw the Bryce one day at the PI. I came to talk with him, and we had our conversation. And yeah, I don't know. I want to believe like the UFC told him to pull out, but it doesn't matter right now. He's gonna fight my friend, my brother, my big bro Gian. He have a very very tough fight. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. I was ready for the grappling match. I think I would have a lot of success. I think I probably would. I think I would probably beat him. That's how I felt. But it's okay, maybe we do it in the future. It gave me a little bit more hype, a little bit more attention. And now more people are going to watch my next fight next week.
Do you feel it? I mean, since all that got announced, are you having more followers now? I mean, are more people messaging you? Do you feel a difference?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'm not a guy that taking this stuff like for me I'm just I don't like to put too much attention to those stuff because everything is temporary. Like some weeks is like that, and then after some people forget, and it's like less. So, but it was good. I think it gave me a good bump, and there's a lot of new followers. I think the hype became like the support became crazy, especially more Jewish people and even more people from my country now supporting me. And for me, it's good. I feel like I like the pressure, and where there's more eyes, more pressure, more things to prove to everyone. I like this because I know how good I am, and now I know more people are watching, so it's giving me motivation.
You just mentioned your buddy Gian Silva, obviously part of the Fighting Nerds, a team that's really taken the MMA world by storm, a team that you've been part of. You train a lot with them. Obviously, now you have guys like Rufy and Gian Silva, and you got Caio Baao, and you got Carlos Prates. I mean, that team's one of the best teams in mixed martial arts. You've told me, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, you said, watch out, this team is going to take over mixed martial arts. They have. Is it pretty cool with, being involved in something like that, seeing it before it actually explodes?
100%. I when I've been in this gym, no one knew about this gym, and I was like, even me, I didn't know like how far they would go, but I will say like, I don't know if I just like, I don't know what's happening, but there's crazy level in here, and I feel like it's not like every gym is like that, I feel like it's like the level here is crazy. Uh, and yeah, and then you see like 2 years and this gym is like so crazy. I could tell that there's like crazy talent in there, so I'm very very happy for Pablo and for everyone in the gym. I'm happy to take part in making my camps in there. Even this camp I started in there, and they're always treating me good, always I'm like part of the family. So I think they deserve all the success in the world.
Since you do train over there a little bit, maybe in the future, will we ever see you wear the glasses? Could the glasses maybe come on you for the fight?
Yeah. I have the glasses with me, and I would like to put it. but also um, I don't want to be. I haven't did my full camp right now in here, and I feel like I don't want to be like one of the guys that just try to take hype from the gym. I feel like I need to deserve it a little bit more. So maybe in the future, I definitely put the glass on.
Awesome. So you're getting ready. You're taking on Hector Icedo, April 6th. Overall, what do you think of Hector as an opponent?
There's not much of tapes compared to the last ones. Um, Looks like regular Mexican fighter. Very tough, throwing edge from the beginning to the end, and that's what I like because, as you know, I'm good in the fire. So he's bringing the fire, and I feel like will be dangerous for everyone to start like brawling and throwing punches with me. So I feel like it's really playing to my game. I know if I need to, I can grapple too. Uh, I can basically do everything. So for me, it's just another fight that I know my level. I know I'm above this level, and I just want to show everyone again that I'm like one level above this competition, and it's time to put me in the jungle.
No, absolutely. I think one thing that really says something to you, you're such a young fighter. And when you look at your record, you've only fought guys with winning records. You're not fighting cans. You're fighting very high level competition. And you see guys now, they get into the UFC at 24, 25, 10, 11, and 0. They're out of there after one contract because they're not fighting high level competition on the regional scene. For you, do you think it's important to continue just trying to fight guys that are going to test you every time?
Very important. It's very important because my goal is only not only to get in there. I want to get in there good, and I feel like I have very tough opponents. Some of them, yeah, almost everyone I took maybe is undefeated, and some of them they just was in the beginning of their career, but you can tell like they very good fighters and they have bright future. So I face like good competition. Even like my last opponent, he didn't have like the best record in the world, 4-2, I think, but you can tell like he's high level fighter, and also another thing, everyone that's fighting with me, they know they're fighting with undefeated guy with big win streak with big name, so everyone prepare harder. So everyone prepare for me very hard. Even I feel like harder than the rest of the fight. So everyone want to take my place. They know if they beat me, they're taking my place, and that's why. Also everyone like getting to the fight with me very ready. They doing like hard camp, and that's good for me because they coming in a good shape, and then it's like better competition for me, and it's make me improve. And so I'm not underestimate everyone. A lot of people think I don't underestimate everyone, especially not a Mexican fighter. And in this case, like my next opponent is undefeated. He's young. He's hungry. He fought right now only in some local events in Mexico. So that's his life opportunity to basically like take my place and make himself a big name. So expecting good competition. But with that being said, I'm definitely expecting for myself to finish the fight in the first round.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing I think has led to a lot of the hype that you have is you're such an exciting fighter. There's no such thing as a boring Ilay barzilay fight because you don't know how to go backwards. You just go forward and you throw everything you have every single time. Do you think at this step of your career, being a 6-0 fighter, is the entertainment aspect, is the finishes, is the exciting fighting style, is that something that you kind of need to focus on to get to that next level?
I think it's important because in the end of the day, it's a business. Everyone knows that. Uh, yeah, everyone know that the UFC, the people, they love knockouts. So I think that's also what I bring. I bring violence. I bring a lot of aggressive. I'm an aggressive fighter. I'm going forward. I like to throw, and every fight of me is entertaining. Even if I win by decision, even like that, it's entertaining. I got some finishes, so I just need to keep doing what I do, and right now, and definitely, I'm not. I don't want to say focusing on finish, but I just know I'm gonna finish my next fight. I know it, and I think just the result gonna show by himself. I don't need to force anything. I just think like that's my style in finishing fights, and I'm dangerous. So I think it's just gonna be shown in the next fight.
I don't want to talk too much past the fight, but at the end of the day, I know what your goal is. I know what you want to accomplish in mixed martial arts. There is a show that starts in the summer that actually occurs in the building that you're currently at called the Dana White Contender Series. Would it be a lie if we're not thinking the next one after this one is that?
I feel like it probably will. I feel like it probably will. I feel like probably everyone already know that I'm winning this fight. I'm getting to the contenders. It's something that gotta happen. I got a already big name. A lot of hype. A lot of people are waiting for it. Not only people from Israel now, but all people around the world are waiting to see it. And I'm ready for this competition. So only thing left for me is to focus on this fight, not looking over. Focus on this fight, win the fight in a fashion that I know I can win, in an impressive way, and then it's not on me anymore. I feel like after this one, I prove everything I should prove already, and then I just need the opportunity.
It's kind of crazy when you look at your journey. I mean, you risked everything. You moved away from your friends and family. You came to the US, such a young kid, not knowing too much about life, met a bunch of people, kind of took you under your wing, had great success, starting off Icon FC. First time I ever saw you fight a couple years ago in Savannah, Georgia. Since then, the fights are getting bigger and bigger. Performances are getting bigger and bigger. You're now getting on national MMA media pages. Is it crazy to think, well, we're not where we want to be yet? Is it crazy to see where the journey has led us already?
Yeah, it's definitely crazy, because when I was 14 years old and I just started the journey 13 years old, I dream about that. I imagined that. I dream about that. And it's not like, it's definitely something to be proud of because today I'm living it. I'm not in the UFC yet, but it doesn't matter. I'm still living it. I'm still doing very good and very proud of what I accomplished so far. Today, even I'm not in the UFC yet, but I can make a pretty good life for myself. It's not happening a lot with guys that not even in the UFC. So I feel like I accomplished a lot of stuff, and I'm living everything that I living everything that I dream about since I'm young. So I'm proud of that, and there's I want more. It's like I'm super proud of myself, but I want more. I know it's gonna come, and I think it like everything that's gonna come gonna be even much bigger.
No, absolutely. For you, what does it mean to call yourself a martial artist?
I think martial artist is a guy that want to learn more and more and more, and it's complete, and this is the young the new generation of today. Everyone is like they good in jiu-jitsu, good in wrestling, good in striking. I feel like that's the difference, and they good martial artists. They know how to do everything. I think I'm like this too. i'm I'm part of the new generation, and I know how to do everything good, and I want to learn more and more and more. So this is for me martial artist.
For you, how do you think you've grown and evolved as a person through mixed martial arts?
A lot. I think, I mean, I don't think I was a bad person. I always had good education. If it's from school, from my parents did a great job with me, with my brothers. They always give us like great education, and they show me how to be me and my brother. They show us how to be like real men, and have some very good values. So they did a great job, but also the journey in the mixed martial arts, it also helped me so much, and I feel like I'm a better person every day, and it's make me also better fighter. So it's like weird, but it's but it's like working like that. I don't know. I feel like when I'm better person, I'm also better fighter because I'm more grateful, I'm more humble. So then I can learn more, and so everything come together like in a package, and it doesn't stop. Every day I'm becoming a little bit better and better in all aspects. So yeah, it's part of to be a good martial artist.
For you, is it pretty cool now? You're still that young guy. You're still the young guy in the gym, but now you're getting kids, you're getting people reaching out to you on social media, asking you for advice, saying that I look up to you. I'm a starting amateur fighter. I'm trying to get to where you at. Is it pretty cool that now you're at that point?
Yes, it's very cool. It's very cool. There's not like too new to me. It's not too new for me because I I I I kept getting like message signs. I'm like 3 or 4 years ago. Already a lot of people was reaching to me and stuff. But it's cool to have like every time more and more support and more followers. I try to help as much as I can to the young generation and to give the most advice that I can. And always I try to help because because as I said like before, in the past I was that kid that want people to answer me. I was asking a lot of questions, so I'm making sure. I also want to give those young kids what I needed when I was young.
Absolutely. All right, Eli, last question for you, my friend. In a perfect world, what is the outcome on April 6th when you take on Hector Icedo?
Knockout first round. That's what's gonna happen. Knockout or submission in the first round, most likely a knockout, and not even in the perfect world. I think like that's the only word that that's what about to come.
Absolutely.
And
Well,
I'm a man of a word, so I'm 99% of the time predict good what I'm saying. So there's a reason.
absolutely. Well, hey, Eli, man, thank you so much again for your time. It's crazy. I've known you since your first ever pro fight, and now see where it's become 2, 3 years later. I mean, you're on the verge of getting into the big show, and you deserve everything that's coming to you, man. You work hard every single day, and just honored to talk to you every time, my friend.
It's honored to be here, bro. And we've been in some like the journey because you already interviewed me 2 and 3 years before everyone. So the journey. It's cool, that we're able to grow together. I love it. Thank you very much for having me.
Absolutely. Well, that's it for us today. I'm Carl Prusa. He is the hype. He is Mr. Ilay Barzilay. You watch him going down April 6th, taking on Hector Icedo. Take it easy, fight fans.